How's it going, everyone? There is a new PlayStation Store sale that has just kicked off in the Essential Pick sale. Actually, a smaller sale with only 270 items on sale, which, comparatively speaking to some of the other sales that have like 400, 500, 600 items on sale, that is a bit of a smaller scale. Now, while the new sales are cycling out, the games under $15 sale as well as the Planets of the Discount sale will be persisting until tonight. I believe it's 3 a.m. Eastern time or something like that. So you have until the end of today to pick up anything from the existing sales. If you don't want to buy anything, no big deal. All of that stuff is going to go on sale again by the end of the year. You guys know how this game is played. But now let's look at the Essential Pick sale and let's see what's popping. First of all, we got Assassin's Creed Valhalla Ragnarok Edition. So this includes the base game as well as the Ragnarok expansion. Obviously, Valhalla, the base game, is available on PlayStation Plus Extra, but Ragnarok is not. So that seems like a pretty decent discount to me. You know, typically $100 to get both of those, but you know, if you're paying $60 for Valhalla, which that $100 is valued at, values Valhalla at $60, you're just absolutely insane, but $35 for both, not a bad pickup. WWE 2K22 for PS5 and PS4 are on sale. $35 for the PS5 version, $30 for the PS4 version. Decent deal there, but yeah, obviously, I would imagine they're gonna do another game next year, but I don't know if they're cycling out from the yearly release pattern or if they're moving away from the March release. I don't know. We haven't heard anything about a new one, and 2K22 came out in March, so that remains to be seen. Nonetheless, pretty good deal on that. GTA 5 Premium Edition, $15 for that. Red Dead Redemption 2, $24 on that. I think both of those games are really good. You know, GTA 5, if you do have a PS5, you'd probably want to get the PS5 version. Red Dead Redemption 2, unfortunately, does not have a PS5 upgrade, and if it ever gets one, you best be sure that you're gonna be paying for it, baby. But, yeah, $24 for RDR2, I think, is pretty good. The 30 FPS is a drawback, but overall, the game is incredible from a campaign standpoint. Meme on online all you want, but I think the campaign is remarkable. Destiny 2, the Witch Queen Deluxe Edition, 33% off, $53.59 on that. Stray is seeing its first discount, 20% off for $24. It is available through PS Plus Extra. Very, very serenic game, very chill game. Like, if you don't want to get into something super action-heavy and you just want to enjoy, like, the setting and the ambiance of a game, Stray is exactly that, and what it strives to do, it does really well. So $24 for that, I think, is a good buy. Spider-Man Game of the Year, $19.99. Resident Evil Village, only a 25% off discount on that. Man, I would like to see that a little bit cheaper. $29.99 is a good price, and I loved Resident Evil Village. It was among, like, my top 5 games of 2021 for sure. And, you know, I'm not a big survival horror guy by any stretch of the imagination, but I really enjoyed Resident Evil Village. It's just $30 for a game that at this point is, what, 18 months old? Yeah, it's been 18 months since Resident Evil Village has come out, so you know, the Gold Edition is about to drop as well. Ultimately, if you've already waited this long, I think what you should do, wait for the Gold Edition to come out. Don't buy the Gold Edition, wait for the Gold Edition to go on sale, and then you'll really make out like a bandit. So that's my 2 cents on that. GTA, the Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, GTA 3, GTA Vice City, and San Andreas. Obviously, everybody tore this Trilogy collection apart, but for $29.99, I mean, these are super iconic games, and you're paying, you know, a fraction of the initial cost. I think at that point, you know, it's a much better pickup. DB Fighters, 85% off for $9, which is a great buy, but that game has, like, an absurd amount of DLC, so just bear that in mind. Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Dawn of the Ragnarok standalone is $19.99. That is the add-on, so if you already own Valhalla, if you have Plus Extra, you can pick it up that way. Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, 50% off for $19.99. I just started another playthrough of DMC5. Man, it's such a good action game. Like, DMC from a narrative standpoint has never really hooked me, but from stylish gameplay, great music, great visuals, smooth visuals, and smooth gameplay, man, DMC5 is so, so good. The special edition, of course, includes some additional content, runs fantastic on the PS5, ran great on the PS4 already, but yeah, this PS5 version is the chef's kiss. $19.99 is a great price for this. GTA 5 on PS5 is $19.99, so if you want to buy it there, that is an option. They got Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered, so yeah, they've changed the logos on, like, all these Assassin's Creed games. A 3 remaster for $16 seems way too pricey to me. This is included in the Gold Edition of, I believe, Origins. It might be Origins or Odyssey. I don't recall off the top of my head, but that's probably the route you want to go. 75% off for Odyssey, $15. Skywalker Saga Deluxe is 40% off for $42. Tiny Tina Wonderland is $42. There is a Plus Premium trial. $42 for this is still too expensive. That's $70 initial price tag. This is one of those games that $70 for the initial price tag drop, just too much. It was too much. $60 for this game is honestly too much, but $70 is just, like, wild. Wait for this to be sub 30 bucks, and honestly, probably sub 20, and then pick it up. Like, I did not get into the game that much, and I loved Borderlands 1, I loved Borderlands 2, and pre-sequel I enjoyed. 3, not as much, and Tiny Tina Wonderlands really put me off, but maybe your opinion on the game will vary. Spyro Reignited Trilogy, 65% off for $14. Obviously, that is a game that I'm incredibly nostalgic with, Spyro in general. My PlayStation 1, I believe the first 2 games, if memory serves me correctly, was Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage and Mega Man X4. Hence why I seem to always recommend the Reignited Trilogy and the Mega Man X collection, but nonetheless, the Reignited Trilogy is fantastic. Great refreshes on the 3 Spyro titles, and they're just great platformers. Even if you don't have any affinity towards Spyro, if you just enjoy platformers, you're gonna end up enjoying that. Uncharted the Nathan Drake collection, 50% off for $9.99. So this isn't available through Plus Extra. It's on Plus Premium, which, like, a lot of people don't sign up to. Obviously, pick it up if you haven't played the Uncharted games or you just want to revisit them. Uncharted 2 still holds up magnificently well. For a game that's, what, 13 years old at this stage of the game? Actually, I believe tomorrow, it was either October 9th or October 13th that the game released in 2009, so we either just passed the 13-year mark or we're coming up on the 13-year mark. Nonetheless, Uncharted 2 is tremendous. It was a fantastic game. Uncharted 3 was really good as well. Uncharted 1 is the one that has the Mass Effect 1 dilemma, where that one has just aged really, really poorly. It's still an okay game, but yeah, Uncharted 2 is leaps above it. Mafia Definitive Edition, 65% off for $14. Great game here as well. Very, very narrative heavy, and you know, it's not a super lengthy game. You can complete it within like 8 to 10 hours, but yeah, 14 bucks I think is pretty good. Deathloop is on sale, $24, available with Plus Extra. Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the deluxe edition is $42. Far Cry 6 for $24, way too much there. Borderlands 3 is $15. Fireteam Elite, Aliens Fireteam Elite is $15 as well. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, $9.99 is a banger of a deal there. Infamous Second Son, $9.99. DBZ Kakarot Ultimate Edition, $47.49. Whoa, that's a hefty, hefty price point, so maybe wait on that one. Sleeping Dogs Definitive, $4.49 for that is tremendous, highly recommended. Available on Plus Extra is Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition, but $17.49 for that is really good, especially if you have a PS5. You know, I was very critical of this game's narrative, and that was the element of the game I was most excited for going into it back in 2016, and that element completely falls short. But gameplay-wise, it's good. There's a lot of content. It's graphically incredibly pleasing, and even 6 years later still looks really, really good. Runs very smoothly on PS5 as well. I think for $17.50 you're gonna get your money's worth, especially with the Royal Edition. Monster Hunter World Iceborne at a 35% off for $19.49. Outer Worlds $19.79 there, pretty good. Control Ultimate Edition, 16 bucks, available through Plus Extra, but Control's an awesome, awesome game that I highly recommend. Dishonored Definitive Edition, $5 for that, always a good pickup there. Dishonored sometimes has a weird discount where it goes to like $7.99 or $9.99. If it's available for $4.99 and you haven't picked it up, go pick it up. You get the DLC. It's a great game. Artistically has aged really well, even a decade later. Definitely recommend some Dishonored. Ace Combat 7, the Top Gun Maverick Ultimate Edition is $29.99. That Top Gun Maverick stuff just came out, so that's why it's a little bit heftier in price, but nonetheless, pretty good there. Dishonored 2, also $5.99, and then Death of the Outsider Deluxe Bundle is $11.99, so you can get Death of the Outsider Deluxe Bundle. That includes Dishonored 2 and Dishonored Definitive Edition, and it'll be $17, and that's a pretty damn good deal. Would definitely recommend that. What else we got? Some Call of Duty titles, Naruto, just got Storm Legacy if you want to pick up the Storm games. Bunch of DLC for Dragon Ball. What else we got? Prey for $7.49, that's a good deal. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, $14.99 if you're into visual novels, that's pretty good. Immortals Phoenix Rising, at some point that will probably get added to Plus Extra. I didn't enjoy the game as much as some people, but I still thought it was a fairly enjoyable open world. Some of the more goofy elements of the game didn't really click with me, but I think from a gameplay standpoint, it has quite a bit of variety, quite a bit of content, and yeah, if you want more of a charming open world, I think you'll find that in Immortals, especially at 15 bucks, not a bad buy. Star Ocean The Last Hope is 60% off at $8.39. That's a game that a lot of people meme on to death. Has some atrocious English voice acting, but from a gameplay standpoint, it's pretty good. The overall narrative is fine. For sub 10 bucks, if you're a fan of JRPGs, I think you'll actually find it pretty enjoyable. What you won't find enjoyable is Integrity and Faithlessness, and that's $12. That game's not good at all. Till the End of Time, however, $8.39 for that. Metro Saga Bundle 2033, Exodus, as well as Last Light, all of that stuff for $14.99 is really, really good, so definitely check that out. What else we got? Sonic Colors Ultimate Digital Deluxe, $26.99, pretty good there. Lost Judgment Deluxe, $31.49. Assassin's Creed Legendary Collection, that's like everything for $50. I mean, you can check that out. But yeah, it's gonna be a little pricey. Tales of Arise Deluxe Edition, $33.99, so you're only paying a couple bucks more to get the Deluxe Edition content from the base game. The base game usually goes on sale for, what is it, $19.99? No, excuse me, $29.99, yeah, $29.99. Bayonetta and Vanquish 10th Anniversary Bundle is pretty good as well at $14. Valkyria Chronicles 4 and Remastered, the first game, for $14, really good as well. That's gonna do it for me. Again, a lot of deals here. I pretty much made it to the end. We'll do a little bit more in-depth coverage. Not a ton of stuff here, but there might be another sale going live. Usually in these smaller sales, they're coupled with another sale, but that might be next week. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled. That's gonna do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.